Okay.
No? None?
Allie, are you drinking cold brew in my face?
I'm rubbing it in. And you know what, though? It's decaf cold brew. So this is not.
Still, taste is taste.
It does taste like cold brew. So look it. Remember when you had her?
Look it. Remember when I realized that look it is something we say in the North that not everybody says?
Okay.
And you
my
forget
daughter
that
is
it's a mashup?
Farrah's saying look it now. Like I didn't even realize I said it that much. But now I hear her saying, Mama, look it. And it's like, God, what a weird word because it doesn't come from anything. Look at it. It's just a weird.
Look at it. We just cut out.
Look it.
Saving time.
Why say lot words when few words do trick?
Okay. So I feel like, do we want to splice some of that in as like a cold open or as like the intro?
We keep that as the cold open.
Great.
Cold brew open.
Doing...
Cold brew spilled.
Well, this one goes out to our pour one out for our fallen soldier.
You have one too. And
God,
right,
so I
I'm gonna be
feel so
fine.
refreshed. Danny, you also feel refreshed?
And wired. I am vibrating
listen,
like a broom.
if I fall asleep during this reading the way that Allie fell asleep watching Wicked in theaters, then it's going to be because of cold brew.
Shots fired.
just
Allie,
so-
maybe you needed to do cocaine and you would have stayed awake through
I
Wicked.
I should have. Lindsay's just bitter. She's just bitter and calling us out because she spilled hers all over the floor. So
Yeah.
it sounds like the big old ogre in the center of this frame right now.
Is there a way? I spilled it and turned it into a swamp, and then Elpheba. I threw a bucket of my cold brew on Elpheba. It turned into cold brew, and that's the swamp that Shrek lives in, which is our segue into today's ship. Which is crazy, which is why we're all, if you're watching this.
We're all in green. Re-wallpapered my entire home.
This was meant to follow.
just for today's episode. You guys, should we do like a quick catch up on what we've been up to, what we've been doing?
Yeah.
Boring. Sure.
Lindsay, we don't want to hear about what you're doing. Snooze
I
fest.
hate these,
Danny, you go.
I hate this part, but Danny, do it.
Well, I just took a second before we're recording. I don't know if it'll make it in or not, but want to take a second now. I am so excited to be back with you guys. It has been a long year plus, which is crazy how fast time flies. But we've had a lot going on, and so it's been really nice to be able to do that. But also, it's really nice to be back because there's a lot going on out in the world, and this is just the safest, most fun place to be. So
I know. I'm gonna live
I love
here.
You guys.
I'm gonna be living on this recording.
She made a wish on a star, and now she lives in this story. We'll find out if that was a good choice at the end.
Yeah,
pretty sure it won't be.
From having skimmed it, I'm going to say it's a story you don't want to live in.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's escapism at its finest, which is something we can always promise you guys.
Totally. Last year, some highlights. I took a sabbatical. We did a 2 month I took a 2 month sabbatical from work, and Marco has flexibility with his job. And we did a couple weeks in Japan and Korea, which was so fun. When we were in Korea, we actually saw Wicked in this theater where they projected the movie like onto the side walls of the
awesome.
screen. So it was like the whole thing.
Cool.
So that was so cool.
Danny entered
That's what I did for a year.
He entered Squid Game.
I entered Squid Games.
Entered one. So
Casual. What have I been up to?
we're just murdering
Squid Game. I've been
people.
on Love Island.
It's very, very busy. And then just like work's been really busy. Marco's work has been really busy. Family stuff. So it's but it's been fast. I can't believe it's been over a year.
I know, it's so weird.
Popcorn. Allie, what have you been doing?
Oh, just birthing babies, no big deal. No, I had another little girl, Lily. Lily Monroe is her name.
Potter.
Lily Monroe Potter. Lily, Dumbledore, Brian, Wolfric.
It's weird.
Lefevre.
I had a daughter, Quidditch. Quidditch would be...
Draco. So I've been doing that. Been doing
And how are
that.
Farrah and Lily? Like, what's the sister dynamic?
They're great. It's so funny. My kids look 0% like me, except Farrah has my eyebrows, which is jokingly the only thing I asked for. But they're really sweet. They're funny and they're sweet and they're really smiley and they're just like good kids. Farrah's a real good big sister. And oh my God, Danny and Marco came over and Farrah, as soon as they sit down, Farrah does an entire rendition of Part of Your World, and they thought she was done halfway through, so they started clapping, and she just locked eyes with them and was like, and continued. Fucking these balloons! I don't know what I'm doing.
But what were you doing that required?
That's
the
what I
peace
don't
sign?
understand.
Because she said locked in. I'm
locked
telling
eye,
you, she
and, like,
uses this
the
V
locked-
more than you think.
You would not believe how much you use the peace sign in your regular life. Anyway, I'm an old lady. Someone help me figure out how to get these balloons off my effing screen.
So yeah, some of these. If you're listening to this, there will be some visuals online somewhere or in your dreams.
Yes.
And Allie's got auto balloon.
I literally looked up how to turn it off, and I thought I turned it off. So I'm hopeless. I'll just be ballooning over here. But yeah, so
Farrah mumbling through Part of Your World for 3 minutes with direct eye contact. And it was like, I couldn't quite understand what part of the song she was until she was like, have a hug, have a fun, have a you know, it was like, oh.
Here we are.
Oh,
So she hit the high
feet.
note. And you're like,
Oh, we're in the bridge.
and she goes, oh, feet. Yeah, that's the part you feet.
She's so
So
sweet.
stupid. And then, just living life that, beyond that, just being a normal person and some traveling and
Your body, your whole body may
gardening.
not be green, but you do have a green thumb.
I do have a green thumb. Yeah. Oh God, you guys, my garden is just a growing. It's like my lilies are like 6 feet tall. It's crazy.
What about your roses? That's Farrah's middle name.
Yeah.
But what about your
And I actually feel like a weird emotional guilt because we have a shaded backyard and I can't grow roses. And I'm like, am I a bad mother? I could only grow the flower that represents
talk
one
to her
daughter.
therapist about that. She's gonna be like, and mom, we had a
Mom
garden
grew
full of
lilies.
lilies, and mom wouldn't
Not
grow a single rose.
fucking rose. My whole childhood.
Also, Nessa Rose, Farrah Rose, you're fitting into every fandom.
My God,
you found a way.
I found a way in.
Life finds a way.
Okay, Lindsay, what's been happening at the Sanders household?
My turn at the chicken factory. That's a KFC joke, guys. I'm back. Nothing, man. Dawson turns 2 in August, so we've just been in crazy toddler world. Bliss, thank you.
Yeah,
Bliss.
that's what you meant. I know that's what you meant.
I was gonna say bliss.
Yeah.
No, it's been great. I mean, I don't have any updates. I do feel like we must have done this less than a year ago because we talked about my book coming out. So maybe we did one in like September-ish, October before Lily was here.
I think we did because, that was the Spock Dobby one. Perfect placement. The Spock Dobby.
Well, the book was. You've been hustling on it. Give us some book updates.
One second, Danny. You sound like a little. Do you hear it, Lindsay, or is it just me?
Crackly.
And
Stupid, I think is what she wants to say.
Yeah,
You sound
stupid.
like.
is
Ugly
the
and a little
word.
ugly.
Stupid, ugly, and embarrassing.
Is this better?
Oh, was it the
Maybe.
cord? Oh,
I don't know. I was just softly touching the cord to see maybe that was it.
you were just
Maybe
caressing.
that was it. Okay, sorry.
That
I didn't
was
mean to cut
good.
you off. I just
That was it.
could hear it, and I was like, I'm just
Thank
gonna-
you. Thank you.
Thank you
Thanks.
so much. You don't sound very horny yet, and so fix that cord.
We can cut Danny out of the first part.
Is this better?
Yeah, that's actually weirdly better.
Whoa.
So you're good.
Hey.
Book updates. Nothing. It came out. It sold well. It's still popping off. People read it in their book clubs. People order signed copies still. We're working on book number 2, potentially. So,
People are getting tattoos.
yeah.
People want them on their body forever.
I think there's the 8th person just got a bit much tattooed on their person.
That's hilarious.
So, we're holding out for a fangasm.
What's been the most surprising reaction to it?
My in-laws.
wait, Lindsay, have they said anything?
They found it. They found out. I tried to hide it from
No.
Why?
because they're so conservative, and I just felt like it was we're not all that close, and so I just felt like it was something so precious to me, and I knew they wouldn't understand it, and I tried to hide it, but my sister-in-law found it and bought it, which was very sweet, and then was asking me about it.
Were they weird about it?
No, they were so lovely. They were just, I'm sure they're like, what is she talking about? But they were just like, well, congrats. And they all bought them and whatever. But I was just like, don't flip too far, guys.
Just skim it.
Don't look at the one. But no, they were sweet. But Allie, didn't I tell you that I was like, they don't know about it yet, and you were like, that's crazy. I was like, well, they're not on social media.
Yeah, I mean,
I never talked about it.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. You just you were excited, and there could be a little bit of a
friction.
Are you going to be concerned when Fangasm hits Max, HBO Max, and it goes mainstream, and how are you going to hide this?
I mean,
what's the plan when they discover
Allie talked about
this
it on
treasure?
A business on a client call.
I don't know why I did
last week.
They were like, oh, you have a really fancy setup with the mic and the lights and everything. I was like, oh yeah, we have a couple podcasts, and then I talked about can they brand that, and then they're like, oh, what's the other one? And I was like, well, it's not safe for work or safe for this professional conversation, probably. So, but here we go. She's like, oh, I'm gonna check it out. I was like, Jesus Christ.
But you guys, smut is at romantasy, smut, fantasy, that has blown up, and we were just like, hey, we knew the band before they were big. We saw them perform in a garage.
We did.
It's us.
We saw them perform fellatio in a garage, and here we are. Front row.
On their knees. But anyway, Danny, you want to break the ice about what this fandom in this story is called and all about?
Yeah, so in addition to taking a year to do important things like have kids, write books, see Wicked in Korea, we also have spent the last year reading every story on AO3. We actually read all 40 million. And this was the one that thought, let's come back.
Said we're going to come back
bang.
with this. This
This is the breakthrough star.
Yeah.
This is the one that's going to put Fangasm on the map again.
Yeah.
This is it.
What I love about this story is that it's called Cats the Musical, and that will make no sense when we get into this. It will make zero sense. It has no relation. But one of my favorite memories with you guys is that in early 2020, weed was legalized in Chicago for the very first time, and Cats the Musical came out, and we went and saw it, and Marco and I took all of it. I mean, we had far too many edibles. Lindsay and Allie, you took a good amount.
Yeah, it's a standard amount.
A human amount, but still too many.
Yeah, you took a cat. You took enough for a lion, maybe a tiger.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
And we spent 2 hours laughing. I couldn't feel my legs. We spent 2 hours laughing with with the other 4 people in the theater with us at that movie.
Yeah, there weren't that many people, but everyone there I think everyone else was high and having the time of their fucking life.
Yeah.
Again, we were talking out loud. It was like all the etiquette was out the window for Cats.
I think about 15 minutes, maybe even earlier than that, 5-10 minutes in, everyone sort of realized oh, this is not serious. We can't. I know that they meant it to be serious, and then everyone got on board with just being let's all laugh.
That just sounded like a roar. Was that Sherman?
It's Sherman. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure that
Sherman,
out real quick.
the cowardly lion.
Oh my god, that sounded like Sherman.
Hold on, give me 1 second.
Oh my gosh, I just saw my own hand.
Were you scared?
And I was like, "Who's?" Oh, I scared myself.
You guys.
Coming
I just
knock out your other.
Get out of here! I'm in this tiny phone booth. There's no way. And this is the wall. There's no one that could have entered from this way except
Okay, we're back.
me.
I just went to go close the curtain.
Me.
Allie, I turned the mic. What? Sorry, Danny. I scared myself with my own hand. What were you saying?
It's always there. Show off those nails, by the way. They're so pretty.
Strawberry nails. Strawberries.
Oh my God.
I did break this nail, so
Oh no,
I'm broken. I'm broken inside.
Oh no.
It's like first the nail breaks, then the cold brew. Now what? I wouldn't leave my house
What a
if I were you.
morning! I can't believe I'm here.
It's not one thing, it's another. Okay, we're back. We're back. What I loved about Cats the Musical, in addition to be terrible, is that there's lore that there was a time riff in All Space and Time, and we were supposed to get Wicked the Musical in 2020. Didn't happen. We got Cats. But we did finally get Wicked, and to celebration throughout all Oz except for Ella the Fever. But just kidding. Just kidding.
I liked enjoyed myself, but then I don't know if my brain was broken, but I was like, I feel like this is too long, and I shut it off 3/4 of the way through. I like couldn't make it. It did feel long, you guys.
It's okay. This podcast is something for everyone, people who liked Wicked and people who didn't, and you're all welcome here.
Okay, I did overall like it. I would not say I didn't like it, but I obviously
you're excited about the next one.
I am, yeah. I'll see it. I'll probably go back and finish Wicked.
You've read the book, right?
Yeah, and I've seen the Broadway musical, so
Yeah.
So it's not like I'm anti-Wicked.
I mean, I've seen the musical too. I just must have. It was so long ago, Danny. This was when you were gonna give a short Cliff's Notes on what has happened, where this, because this is
So for those who have not seen Wicked, Wicked is about what happens behind the scenes before Dorothy comes to Oz. This story picks up where Elphaba, who's the Wicked Witch of the East, the green one, has just gone apeshit on Oz and lit up the sky and run after she's falsely blamed for turning all the monkeys into monkeys. So she and Fiyero, who, spoilers, cover your ears, if you don't want to hear this, turns into the Scarecrow, are on the lamb.
Yeah, on the lamb. It's a fugitive tale. So, and that's where
I have about 400 other data points that I have not included. If you have questions.
But isn't she the Wicked Witch of the West?
Yeah, doesn't the East get the house dropped on her?
Yeah, East is
you
sister.
guys are making points.
Here's a rundown based on absolutely no information. This is ChatGPT's take. No, we're not going to fact check.
Also, Lindsay's like, I'm not really sure what's happening, but what direction was it? Because I do know.
Yeah, I know my cardinal
direction. I feel
directions,
like the alliteration. I know
sure that's
in my heart that the sun sets in the west, and she's the wicked. But wait a second. When does he turn into the Scarecrow? Like, and why?
I can't remember.
That's not apropos to this, because once we read this story, everyone's gonna be like, "This did not matter."
I have a feeling that none of this is relevant to what we're about to read.
Okay. But he's
if you
straw
want
in this.
Yeah,
she's trying to do good. I think he gets injured in a battle.
Yes,
and so
I think
she
that's
tries
what
to
happens.
save his life, and so she kind of casts a spell where he never dies, but unfortunately, it turns him into straw.
Yikes! Yeah, and then
Okay. Yes.
And I think actually the spell was
Oh yeah. Na.
Should we sing?
oh yeah.
The quickie song.
The quickie.
This
I
could
was
be
like,
a quickie.
we're gonna sing "Part of Your World." Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, feet.
Oh,
One short day in the Fangasm quickie. She does know the music. She does.
Because I blew you. I have been banged
For
for
good.
good.
Because I blew you.
Turn it off.
Okay. What is this
Forward.
feeling? A straw
Boring.
wiener.
Boring.
I know. I'm like, I don't want us to talk about ourselves, but I will sing the songs. That's what's interesting to me.
Should we sing sing the only song that does matter? The most musical song that we've ever created.
Eat our dick, Steven Schwartz.
A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3.
Ooh.
Give me a dick, a swish and a flick.
Time for us to read another quick fanfic.
Wow.
About Wicked.
About Wicked.
Wicked. More like Dicked.
Wicked.
Let's read about Elphaba
right,
getting
Allie's-
wet. Okay.
Oh no.
Oh no. You guys, do you think she's gonna die?
She
No,
can't.
she might die this way. Uh-oh.
That's why she has to be with a straw wiener, because he can never get her wet. So they both survive, and in that way, it's love.
Is that love?
Is this what
this
is this
love?
feeling?
It's actually he's moisture wicking, and that's where it came from. She just has to stay dry. She has to stay wicked.
It's a musical about candles.
Love it. Okay. I'm going to read, so this is going to go over poorly. Okay. Ready?
Ready?
Okay.
Elpheba and Fiyero had been walking for hours through thick forest. Fiyero was fine.
I think he's
because he was now a scarecrow and not a real human, but Elpheba was still a human or whatever.
Whatever.
Or whatever. I think we should stop for a rest soon, Elpheba said. Why? Fiyero asked. I'm fine. Elpheba scoffed. What? Fiyero asked. Nothing, Elpheba said. Tell me, Fiyero said. Look, you're great, but you're literally made of straw, and we already figured out you can't feel things as well as you used to, so you may not need to rest, but I'm exhausted, Elphaba said. Oh, Fiyero said. There's a lot of saids. I've said 112 times.
They're saying.
Okay. Well, there's a clearing just ahead. How about we go there and I'll use my master survival skills to build a tent? If they run into Jon Snow and Dany in here, I'll die.
Hey, let me pitch you a tent.
Naked and afraid. We're back.
Well, we all know that a tent made of straw does not go over well in the magical world, so...
Ask 3 very specific little pigs how that went for them.
That's one because 2 I don't think survived it.
Also, I love the relationship dynamic where, like, she's hangry and he's like, I'm fine, which I feel like...
Yeah, that's every...
I don't...
Like, that's every
duo.
relationship, yeah.
Right.
What master survival skills? Elphaba asked with a scoff. Oh, shit.
You burned.
Yeah.
Literally. I'm going to take... And you burned.
Shut up, Elphaba, Fiyero muttered to himself. Oh, more like, shut up, Elphaba. Did you ever see that
feet.
Key and Peele sketch where they're like, bitch, and you said, bitch, and they keep going further and further away because they won't say it in front of their, like, partners? Yeah. So you said that to her. Yeah, I said... And then they look around and they're like in space.
Keep
they're
running.
like, and I said, bitch. Sorry, Elphaba said. Rich asshole, she muttered under her breath. They reached the clearing and Fiyero groaned as he stepped into a puddle of mud. The band. Just kidding. What are you guys doing here? We live here now.
One hit.
I know, I was trying to think of it. I couldn't.
Oh, man.
We can't camp out here, Fiyero said. It's a swamp. Oh, but look. There's a house. She pointed toward the house in the middle of the swamp. I don't want to sleep in a swamp, Fiyero whined. Too bad. She trudged through the swamp as Fiyero bitched about it and went to the house in the swamp. There were no lights on and the door was unlocked, so she let herself in. This place is a dump, said Fiyero. Would you rather sleep in the middle of a forest? Elphaba asked. I don't need to sleep. What? Then you can keep walking. I need my beauty rest, Elphaba said. You're already beautiful enough, Fiyero said. Fiyero, that's stupid, Elphaba replied. Fiyero sighed. Go to sleep, Elphaba. After a bit of exploring, Elphaba found a bed. She laid down and almost immediately fell asleep. I love, because we know who the ship is, like, I love that he has, like, a spare bed. He has a spare room. It doesn't seem like someone that would keep a spare bed for company.
I mean, I think it just is his bed because they're not home.
Okay, he's not home yet.
But also, don't you imagine in a swamp house has a bed like made of straw? And Sophia's like,
my people.
Straw and straw. He's like, cozy.
I love sleeping in a bed made of human skin. So yeah, I totally know how much I love sleeping on what I'm made of.
You guys get it?
Definitely.
It's like he's back in the womb.
Elphaba awoke several hours later. Fiyero was sitting on the edge of the bed, bored out of his mind. Doesn't the Scarecrow not have a mind? Or half a mind? He's a little broken brain. He doesn't have a brain.
If I only had a brain.
Yeah.
Oh,
a sudden idea entered.
He's like, I don't need to sleep. I'm made of straw.
Yeah, I am
and
sleep.
I'm brainless.
A sudden idea entered her mind. Hey, she said. Want to make use of this bed with me? Oh, we're getting right into it. Okay.
Okay.
You want to fold our laundry on this bed together?
Fiyero perked up. You mean sex? Elphaba nodded. The two kissed for a bit until Fiyero's straw wiener got hard.
That's the line that made me say, yeah, we should do this.
We should do this story.
It is. Straw wiener? I was like,
how hard can a straw wiener? Well, then you know what? This is not a paper straw, because if this was a paper straw, it would not be hard. It would be soft and disintegrating in 2 seconds.
If it gets wet, it has about like a minute to perform.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how this goes. The thing about being a scarecrow, who was originally a human, was that Fiyero did still have a dick. Most
in case
people
you were wondering.
Yeah. Those...
I left that out because I knew it would be covered in the story. Okay. That's why I did not include it in my synopses.
Most people who make scarecrows don't put dicks on them because what practical use does a standard scarecrow have for a dick? I'd say that's a good perch for some crows, personally.
Yeah, but they're supposed to scare the crows away. They don't want the
Right.
crows.
Oh, yeah,
there.
that's
We
right.
don't want the crows to perch.
They're not calling the crows to them. They're not luring crows.
I think you could only
Not a
do it
crow
if you had such
catcher.
a big straw dick that it was scary. You know what I
that's
mean?
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. They could scare like an owl, maybe.
Yeah, and crows are very smart. So if the crows like got wise to the fact that that scarecrow wasn't real, then you'd have to add a really big straw dick, and then they were
Yeah,
like, well, now we
that's how
don't
you
know.
get 'em.
We gotta figure that out. Ah,
He's hung.
Ellie.
Flee! Everybody flee the cornfield. And none, that's what. But also, Fiyero's dick was little more than a bundle of straw tied together. Oh, that is not gonna feel good.
a bundle of a stick dick.
Elpheba, stick dick. Get your sticks wet. Elpheba found out the hard way that getting fucked by it was far from pleasant. Oh, wow, this is brutal. Once they were done, Elpheba laid in bed and her legs spread, trying to pick all the bits of straw out of her Elfussy. I like that. Elphabus. I think it should be like the Elfussy. Elphabussy.
Elfussy.
Oh my god.
Elphabussy. Wow, Elfussy.
You got straw all up in my Elfussy. Elphabus. The fuck?
And
Okay,
the straw
Elfussy
wiener
count
didn't
is
win
at
me over.
2.
This,
Yeah. And this was like, now I know for sure we should read this story.
like, yes.
Your what? Fiyero asked. My Elfussy. She pointed to her Elfussy.
What are we
You have
at?
a
2. Does that mean I have
I'll
like
keep count. No,
a
4. That's 4.
Denesi,
A Denesi? Yeah.
Yeah, what are
Alussi,
Alussi?
Linzossi?
Linzussi?
Lindussi? Yeah.
Linussi?
Ugh.
Well, at least I didn't get green Elfussy juice all over you, Fiyero muttered. I can't help it that I have a yeast infection, asshole. Oh, no. I did not skim and see that.
I didn't read this far. Wow.
Oh, no.
Also, Allie should be Le Fussy, like for Le
Lefussy,
Fever.
yeah.
Like Le Fussy, that's
Very
cute.
elegant. If I were
And
to...
Chet Pussy. Chet Pussy. And I can be Sandussy. Our last names work a little bit better.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
They do. God, I wish condoms were inventable and easily accessible, Fiyero said. Oh my God, they hate each other.
Wow.
How can you wish something was invented by name like that? Elpheba said. I almost called her Elfussy again. Elpheba asked. I don't know. How can you be green? Fiyero asked. Oh my God. Racist, Elpheba said accusingly. Sorry, Fiyero said. Go back to sleep. I do not like this toxic relationship.
Wow.
Leave this guy. And also get your yeast infection cleared up, to be honest.
Leave
Like,
him.
I don't
mean,
really
if
think...
you have straw,
Make an Elfussy appointment.
Yeah.
And check
if
it
straw
out.
is in your Elfussy
I would
on the
not be
regular,
putting- if you already have a yeast infection, like the straw's not going to absorb it. Like that's not how this works. So go get some Prep H, and isn't that what people use? Preparation H.
No.
that's for your butthole.
Monostat.
Oh, Monostat. What's preparation
One
H
time
do?
For hemorrhoids, I think.
Oh
right?
yeah. Okay, that's
Yeah.
right.
Preparation hemorrhoids.
That's right.
That's what
One time,
it's from.
I thought the H was silent in yeast. Yeast infection.
this is too much information, but my mom had me pick up Monostat for my grandmother, and I came back with like Monostat 18, which apparently the numbers are like Monostat 1 is like one and done. It is the most powerful. Monostat 18 is like the mildest. It's like an 18-day regimen, you know?
Oh no, I
And
didn't
so
know
my mom
that.
made fun of me, but like, why would I know that? I don't know. I picked up the first Monostat I could see and ran. It was so
Yeah, and
stressful.
sprint it out of there. Because
I would have thought
Yeah.
18 would have been the strongest. I would have thought, okay, like this works in like
the
18
numbers
minutes.
go up.
Yeah. This is like a packs like 8 times the punch of a Monostat 1.
Yeah, be careful.
Be
Also,
careful
I'm
out
not a
there.
doctor, so if you're looking for Monostat, don't take that for gospel.
And don't put it on your hemorrhoids. Fine. Elphaba went back to sleep, flicking the last piece of straw of Elfussy straw at Fiyero out of spite. She was awoken by a mighty roar that set chills down her spine and straight to her Elfussy. God. What's the
Jeez.
Elfussy and the said count so far? What are you doing in my swamp? Oh. Sounds Scottish. What are you...
Gorgeous.
How do you do Scottish? What are you doing in my swamp?
Shrek.
Shrek. What are you doing in my
What are
in
you
my
doing
swamp?
in my swamp?
What are you doing in my swamp? Oh,
Yeah.
God, this is going to be bad. I
Pretty
don't know
good.
if I should. Fiyero was cowering in fear under a large man. Elphaba watched, eyes wide. This dude was hot. The large man
Everyone's-
lifted Fiyero and threw him as Fiyero screamed. It was met by a chorus of what sounded like babies crying. Shrek, you're scaring the kids, a feminine voice said from the other room. Oh, no. Elphaba got up. Excuse me, she said. What? The large man said to her in a Scottish accent. Elphaba felt her Elfussy quiver. Why are you being so rude? Because you broke into me house. Guys, this is going to be so bad. Shrek
I think do it
said
more of a growl.
Okay.
It might help.
Because you broke into me house.
Yeah.
Is that right? Oh,
My
no.
house.
My house.
Me. You sound like a pirate, but I think it's okay.
You sound like a pirate.
I think
You're
it's okay.
Scottish. You're Scottish. Because you broke into me house. Is that better? No,
Maybe.
they're all bad. Okay.
Think of how it says donkey. Donkey.
Because you broke into my
Shrek.
house. Shrek said in a Scottish. I can't turn it off and on.
Yeah,
I'm not a trained actor. Fiona walked into the room holding one of the ogre babies, whose name bared no resemblance to the story whatsoever, so I'm not going to bother looking it up. Breaking the fourth wall. I don't think we've ever broke the fourth wall like this.
Yeah, wow.
This story has everything.
Oh,
Shrek.
fussy, straw wieners.
Shrek.
Yeast infections.
Yeah, Shrek, Fiona said, turning on a light because fuck it, they have indoor electricity. Elphaba's Elfussy was shaking when she saw this large man was sexier in the light, plus green. She had never seen another green person before, and she never expected she would see one that made her Elfussy drip. Oh, I'm so upset that I have to read this. Drip green yeast-infected Elfussy juice like a dog with rabies. Guys, we did not appropriately skip this story.
There are a couple words I'm going to add to future scans. Kissing, sex, like make sure that happens,
Yeah.
and then yeast infection and rabies. will be
Yeah.
ones I'll remove.
You might want to say
Wow.
ban those from research. Now I have to say donkey in my head before I say it again. Donkey. What? Shrek asked in a Scottish accent. I have to say donkey before every
Donkey
sentence.
is the touchstone for
It is.
sure.
Donkey. Okay, reset. At least let them explain themselves before you go into another rampage, the lady ogre said. Elphaba's view of her was blocked by Shrek's large, sexy body. Fiona! Oh, I think it's another touchstone.
That was really good.
Fiona. That's really good, Allie. That was
you.
gorgeous.
Guys, blushing. Shrek said in an exasperated tone with his Scottish accent. I think we get it by now that he's going to continue a Scottish.
Yeah, if you can leave that descriptor out if you'd like.
They broke into our home. I'm sure they have their reasons, Fiona said. Yeah, Elphaba said. She stopped. How could she describe Fiyero? Were they official? Did she want them to be? She didn't, because at this moment, she would do anything to ride Shrek's cock. Friend and I, we ran away after faking our own deaths, and I was tired.
You
Oh, my-
understand. You've been there.
See, Shrek, said Fiona, getting closer. She was tired. Elphaba got...
I will say that, like, Elphaba's story, right? Like, having everybody misunderstand her and turn against her. Posters everywhere, like the Shrek. Elphaba common ground
That's true.
is wet, you know?
Yeah, it does make sense.
Villainized, even though they're heroes.
It does make sense when nothing in this story makes sense so far. So but it does.
If you're looking for something that makes
The
sense.
literary themes
Yes.
are as strong as her yeast infection.
Yes.
Stronger than
Definitely.
Monostat 18.
This is a
for
Monostat.
sure.
Yeah, this is a situation for
Monostat
Monostat
1
18.
of literary devices.
Elphaba got a full view of Fiona, and her Elfussy quivered more. Fiona was beautiful and sexy, just like Shrek, not to mention green.
Are they going to have a threesome?
Oh my god! I mean, there's babies there, guys. Can we get the kids out of the picture? We can go. Elphaba offered, or I can stay and pay you back for the time I spent here. She placed her hand on Shrek's chest. She looked down and saw Shrek's ogre cock grow hard in his pants. Shrek said in a Scottish accent.
Still in a Scottish.
And a Russian accent.
Shockingly,
Shocking.
it was Jamaican.
Under the sea, under the swamp. He knew in that moment he wanted Elphaba, but he was married. Shrek, I'm going to go bring the kids to my mom's, Fiona said.
There we go.
I'll be back soon. Fiona
They
left.
must be in an open marriage because she's like, wink, I see. I'm going to
Yeah.
let you guys.
She just like yeets the kids.
Yeah. That's how you send ogres to your grandparents. Anyway. You just punt them.
Bye-bye. Fiona left, taking the irrelevant ogre children with her. God.
Remember this author was like, they're irrelevant to the story? That's why they called them irrelevant. Cute.
Fiona's like, I'm sick of talking about my kids. Let's fuck a witch.
Is that me?
Yeah.
Shrek waited until his wife was out before kissing Elphaba. Oh, wow. So kind of him.
Whoa. What
Kissing Shrek was nothing Elphaba had experienced before. He had big hands, a big mouth, and his kiss was hot and delicious. Not a shred of straw anywhere to be found.
Wow.
She pressed her hips to Shrek's, letting out a moan when she felt his ogre cock pulsate under his pants. I want you, Elphaba whispered into his ear before biting it sensually. Fiore.
Ferrero Rocher said from outside the bedroom.
Fiyero said from outside the bedroom. Shrek slammed the door and pushed Elphaba down into bed. He ripped open her dress.
Also, poor Fiero's like, my friend, are you fucking joking?
Yeah. Like, he got friend zoned and locked out and has to listen to her have sex with someone else.
Well,
like 30.
Let's not forget his little dig about her being green. So, as far as I'm concerned, he can get.
You're right.
He can
He's
get
dead to us.
Fiero'd.
He can get balked. I've wanted to use balk as an expletive for a long time.
That's my only piece of clothing, but whatever, Elphaba said. Good, because I don't want to see you with it on again, Shrek said with a... Sorry, I keep reading the Scottish accent.
Gotta cut it.
Good. Oh, hold on. Donkey. Good, because I don't want to see you with it on again. I can't, you guys, I cannot fucking do this accent. Shrek said, referring to how sexy Elphaba was while naked. No, for real. It's rude to just rip someone's clothes off, Elphaba said.
That's very Elphaba, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, to be like, manners.
We'll get you new ones. Don't worry. Shrek promised before. I almost want to say with a shot of Scottish accent because
I think you should leave him in.
Because it does say it every single sentence. Shrek promised with a Scottish accent before grabbing Elphaba's titty. He squeezed it and then went to kiss her some more. Elphaba moved her hands downwards to take off Shrek's pants. When she finally managed to, she felt like a large, uncut salami sausage was smacking her.
A bologna one?
Are we back on lunch meat lane right now? She pulled away from the kiss to look down. Shrek's cock was about 12 inches long and as thick as Elphaba's thigh. Oh, girl, this is not going to help with the yeast infection. I actually, you should run.
No, I think you can scare a yeast infection away.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's
also,
how it works.
she has magic. Shouldn't
Lindsay,
she?
Your thing just came out.
My what?
I think your mic cord, maybe.
No.
Oh, weird. Okay.
Do I sound different?
No, it sounds good now. It's weird. It sounded echoey for a second. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
No.
Allie's, your recording mentality right now is constant vigilance.
Yeah,
You're like,
good. Yeah,
think I hear
she's like got it. I feel like she has like a huge like panel in front of her, and she's like, the gains are down. She's like cranking things behind the scene, like sort of. She's the wizard. She's keeping things going.
I'm in Oz. Just a one-man show in Oz right now. Wow, being unappreciated.
You're doing great. And you're doing a Scottish accent and reminding everyone that it is a Scottish accent.
How many hats do I have to wear on this podcast?
Just one that's very pointy.
Okay.
The uncut. I think you were back at an uncut salami. Okay,
that's
no,
right.
thigh. It was as big as Elphaba's thigh.
His balls were the size of ostrich eggs, covered in thick pubic hair. Oh, compared to Fiero's borderline Twinkie build. Am I allowed to say that? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Elphaba was more than thrilled. Danny told me it was okay, so don't come for me.
My friend Danny, the
twink. Yeah, as a twink.
I had a gay friend, and he said,
as Fangasm's resident twink, I allow all twink usage.
Fuck me, Elphaba begged. Fuck me in the Elfussy. You're what? Shrek asked with a Scottish accent. I like including it because it reminds people how little of a Scottish accent I'm actually doing every time.
We need to remind people that they can turn this into a drinking game with either picking Elfussy or Scottish accent.
Yes. Elphaba pointed down to her Elfussy. Oh, what do ye call it? Shrek asked with a Scottish accent.
Why do you call it that? He said.
She calls it her Elfussy.
I think he knows the answer.
In an Aussian accent.
Oh, what do you call it? Elfussy. Well, what do you call it? Elfussy. Oh.
Oh. Donkey. Donkey.
Fiona.
Oh, Fiona.
This is chaos. That one reviewer who's always like, too much chatter is just like ready.
Fiona, oh, why do you call it that? Shrek asked with a Scottish accent. Because my name's Elpheba. Elpheba said. Oh, Shrek said with a Scottish accent.
Okay. I have to...
Sorry. Elphaba spread her legs and Shrek slid the tip of his ogre cock inside her elfussy. Elphaba grasped and gripped the sheath. She felt like she was being ripped apart. Ugh. As Shrek slid in deeper. She absolutely loved it. Somehow Shrek managed to get all the way inside of Elphaba. If this was real life, she would probably be dead. But this isn't real life. It's just fantasy. Caught in a landslide. No escape from reality.
Is that a lyric?
Bohemian Rhapsody.
That's Bohemian Rhapsody. It's just a fantasy. Caught, no escape from reality. Yeah.
I love this author.
Easy come, easy go.
Wow,
Okay.
nice.
Shrek started thrusting. Fiona. Ugh, your elfussy is so tight. Shrek moaned out in a Scottish accent.
Ellie, I forget that you call it ugh. He's going, ugh.
Oh, yeah, I say ugh.
It's ugh. Your elfussy.
Ugg boots. Ugg boots. Your elfussy is so tight. They can't even call them Ugg anymore. Remember, guys? They have to change it.
Oh yeah.
They have to rebrand?
Yeah, they did a rebrand. They lost some like trademark case.
From the people who stole from them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Ugg
sad
can't call
story.
their shoes Uggs anymore. They have
Is that-
to
Or
call
are you wearing the latest Augussies?
Augussies? Are you wearing the latest? Ugh. Your ogre cock is so big, Elphaba moaned back. That's because it has layers, Shrek said in a Scottish accent. Soon Shrek felt a pleasant sensation in his balls, like they were being licked. He moaned louder, eyes shut. I don't know how you're doing that, but keep going, Shrek moaned out in a Scottish accent. I'm just kind of laying here, Elphaba said. Then who's licking my... Shrek turned around in a Scottish accent. His small gray horse-like friend was there, licking away. Donkey! Shrek yelled out in a Scottish accent. We've been through this. Sorry, Shrek, Donkey said. Your balls are just salty, and I crave that mineral.
Well, now she's in her sweet
Now
spot.
she's
Wow.
practicing donkey.
She's home. Welcome back to Detroit, Ellie.
She's got Eddie Murphy
Eddie
on
Murphy.
standby.
And Eddie Murphy's stand is among us.
Oh, my gosh. I've been waiting my whole
We
life
got
for this
Professor
moment.
Plump right here.
I say, I'll sit on you. Shrek kicked Donkey in the face for referencing a meme that was already old and overused, even though it technically wouldn't exist yet. Hey, Fiona, finally dropped the baby weight? Oh, no. That's so mean. Donkey asked when he saw Elphaba laying in the bed. No, this is Elphaba, Shrek said in a Scottish accent. What? You're cheating on Fiona? Guys, I can't. I'm like short circuiting. I can't.
You're going to
keep
need
the
a vocal
accent.
rest for the rest of the day.
They're so bad. What? You're cheating on Fiona? Donkey screamed. She's the best thing that ever happened to you, Shrek. Don't do it. It's not cheating if you have your socks on, Shrek said in a Scottish accent. You never wear socks, Shrek, Donkey said. How did you even get in me house? Shrek asked in a Scottish... Danny, can you do a Shrek voice? I mean, I might have you do... Can you do it? I'm sweating. Okay.
She's working so
Donkey.
hard.
Fiona.
Just try.
How did you even get... No, it's Irish.
Okay.
How did you even get into my house? How did you even get into my house? That's German. Lindsay, your turn.
Your turn. What? Can anyone...
Let's see.
Get the...
Donkey. Fiona. How did you even get into my house?
Okay.
I think
you,
that's
you
sort of
read it.
That was
I
good.
should read it then.
Oh,
Yeah, and
You're Shrek
I can
now.
read... You do Shrek, and I can read the rest of the stuff.
donkey. Okay.
Shrek asked in a Scottish accent. He wanted to change the subject, but he also wanted to know. The straw twink let me in, Donkey said.
Approved. Use of twink. Approved.
Fiyero? Elphaba said with a sigh. He's a cuck. Are you gonna cheat on Fiona with him next, Shrek? Donkey demanded. Are you going to claim that it only counts if the balls touch or whatever? Are you bishreksual? This whole story was written so the term bishreksual could be said.
That is not the name of this
It has to
episode.
be.
Then my name isn't Lindsay
sweating.
Sendosi. Bishreksual. And also, I'm so glad that you could read and process that fast enough. The delivery was, your heart said,
Thank you.
bishreksual.
Once I offloaded the all the pressure of doing the Shrek voice, I felt like I could come back to Donkey.
Once you emptied your ostrich balls. Donkey, Fiona. Donkey, I swear to God.
Shrek said with a sigh and a Scottish accent.
Either keep licking me balls or leave.
Donkey rolled his eyes, but he went back to licking Shrek's salty ogre balls. Shrek went back to fucking Elphaba good and hard. He came shortly, with both the sexy woman underneath him and the stimulation to his salty ogre balls. To Elphaba, his cum felt big and round, almost like a big ball that was going inside her. He pulled out of her and sighed in a Scottish accent. Go ahead, Lindsay. Give us a Scottish sigh.
No, Hey.
That was really
That's
good.
That's good Scottish sigh. I didn't come yet, Elphaba said with a frown.
Well, you're on your own for that.
Shrek said in a Scottish accent. Asshole, Elphaba muttered, reaching down to rub her elfussy. I can help, Donkey said, getting on the bed. He started licking her elfussy.
I'll be your trusted steed.
Elphaba moaned as Donkey's surprisingly skilled tongue dipped in and out of her elfussy. Soon she came with a scream. To the western
picture like a high
side.
pitch.
I was trying to think of a line from... Just as Elphaba screamed, Fiona came in, now without the irrelevant ogre babies.
Extra irrelevant. Now extra irrelevant.
Yeah, so irrelevant. They're not even there.
So irrelevant, I'll just keep mentioning them.
Honey, I'm home, she called out. Donkey started losing his shit. Shrek definitely isn't having an affair, Donkey yelled out.
Donkey!
Shrek said in a Scottish accent.
Shut up!
Fiona walked in. She looked at the naked Elphaba, then at the naked Shrek. Shrek? Fiona frowned. Shrek mentally prepared himself for the worst. You couldn't wait for me to come home? Fiona asked.
What do you mean?
Shrek asked in a Scottish accent. I thought we were going to have a threesome, Fiona said. Shrek's eyes widened.
You did?
He asked in a Scottish accent. Fiona nodded. Why else would I be bringing the kids to my mom's house?
I told you guys.
Yeah, she's ready. Shrek smiled warmly and he kissed Fiona.
I love you so much.
He said in a
He's a
Scottish
good
accent.
pirate.
Fiona wasn't happy, though. This isn't fair, she said. I could go for another round, Elphaba said, her previous orgasm rather unsatisfying. Me too.
She literally rode a donkey mouth, and she's like, could have done better.
And, guys, Donkey's a hero because I
Donkey's
would
just...
not be... There'd be no cunnilingus in this sitch.
I mean, he's used to doing it on a dragon, so he's like,
Oh, that's
he must
right.
be like giving dragon power to.
That's true.
God, think
Wicked
of how
Witch,
good.
Ussy.
Think of how good he is if he can satisfy a dragon. Wow.
How to train your dragon. How to orgasm your dragon.
Me too, Donkey said.
Me three.
Shrek said in a Scottish accent. Elphaba noticed Fiyero sitting outside the bedroom looking depressed. Hey, Fiyero, she called out. Fiyero
Lock the
perked
door.
up. Yeah?
Don't come in.
Can you bring us some drinks?
You good out there?
Start a fire for us. We're going to be hungry after this.
Elphaba smiled. Want to join us? He jumped up. Boy, would I. Wow, that's a really sexy phrase to use when you get invited to a orgy. Boy, would I. I keep picturing him to be like the Pinocchio in Shrek. You know how Pinocchio has
Oh yeah. That is his energy for sure.
Yeah, he has that energy. Great, Fiona said. I'll get the toys. She went into the closet and pulled out a box of sex toys, ranging from strap-ons to vibrators to handcuffs. Fiona stripped down, revealing her full, beautiful breasts with dark green nipples. And then she put the strap-on on. All three men in Elphaba drooled at the sight. Who wants it first? Fiona asked in a sensual voice. Everyone raised their hand. Fiona eyed Fiyero. You, she said, pointing to him. Me? Fiyero asked. Him? Elphaba, Donkey, and Shrek asked. Oh, let's do it together. I'll do Donkey and you do Shrek.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Him? Perfect.
Said Shrek in a Scottish accent. Him, Fiona confirmed. Fiyero walked over to her, suddenly feeling overwhelmed. The strap-on was sparkly pink and just as big as Shrek's cock. He bent over the bed. The thing about being a scarecrow meant that Fiyero didn't really have an anus anymore. I like how they left out the anus but left in the small little penis. That's great.
Yeah.
He just had straw that had nerve endings, so Fiona shoved the strap-on into the straw. Fiyero screamed out as she thrust it into him like he was a McDonald's clown. Oh, I love there's McDonald's in this this universe.
Huh.
Finally.
And far, far away, there's a McDonald's. Fiona kept going, and the rest watched with wide-eyed fascination. Soon an explosion of straw bits came out of his straw cock. Elphaba winced as she thought about how bad that felt in her elf-fussy. After Fiyero, Fiona did Donkey, also in the ass. He was far more vocal than Fiyero, screaming and making comments the entire time.
She fucked the ass in the ass.
Fucked in the ass.
I love
Fucked the ass in the ass.
Then came Shrek. Want to sit on his face while I fuck him? Fiona asked Elphaba. That sounds lovely, Elphaba said. She positioned herself over Shrek's mouth and then sank down onto him as Fiona slid the strap on in him. Fiona was relentless, and Shrek was pretty vocal. Harder! He moaned against Elphaba's elf-fussy in a Scottish accent. Fiona went harder.
Guys, I'm at a co-working space, and this phone booth leans into another thing, and I just realized I just yelled, harder! Like, I'm giving up a lot.
How soundproof is it, Lindsay? Do you
They're
really
not.
know?
It's just walls.
Okay. What if there's you look out and there's a whole crowd of people eating popcorn watching this performance?
So far, no.
Fiona went harder, and Elphaba was soon groaning as her elf-fussy was 8. Oh, her fussy was 8. She came 3 times while riding Shrek's face, both from the sounds he was making and from the visual stimulation. She came a 4th and final time when Shrek came, his ogre cock exploding out spouts of cum, nearly hitting the ceiling. Fiona pulled out, and then she took off the strap-on. Move, please, she said to Elphaba. Elphaba obliged, and then Fiona took Elphaba's seat. Jerk him off, Fiona said to Elphaba. Shrek moaned with a Scottish accent from underneath Fiona, just at the mere anticipation. Lindsay?
Oh,
Elphaba grabbed both her hands around Shrek's ogre cock. She started stroking him slowly. Shrek let out a lively moan in a Scottish accent. Lindsay? Already overstimulated. She kept going as Fiona rocked her hips on Shrek's face. Shrek came again, not as hard as before. Fiona came afterwards, moaning as she squirted in Shrek's face. They all settled down, Donkey and Fiyero asleep on the floor, and Fiona, Shrek, and Elphaba laying in the bed. Shrek, honey, isn't it your time of the month? Fiona asked. Wait, what? Elphaba frowned. Once a month, Shrek ejaculates an egg. Fiona explained. If it goes into my body, I get pregnant. Elphaba gulped. What does it feel like? She asked. It feels big and round, Fiona said, like a big ball going inside me. Fuck! Elphaba cried out. Oh no, Fiona frowned. Shrek, how could you? Ooh, I don't like this, guys. Consent.
No. Oh, you mean like he knew he was...
He was pushing out an egg. Okay. Ugh.
Oh, well, you know what I always say.
Shrek said in a Scottish accent.
Better out than in.
She's pregnant now, Fiona cried out.
It'll be fine,
Shrek said in a Scottish accent. How do you know? Elphaba asked. Because we'll be here. Oh, sorry, Lindsay.
Because we'll be here for you every step of the way,
Shrek said in a Scottish accent with a smile.
Sherman is pissed, and so are we.
Wow. What a finale.
That was Shreksy.
That's as Shreksy as it got.
Hot and Shreksy. Oh?
There's got to be a part 2 where we raise this. We're raising this kid.
To be continued.
To be continued.
To be
Wow.
continued.
Okay, hold on. Let's do it. When the story
quickie ends.
check your underpants, is your
Is your
straw bundled
up tight or not? Is your accent Scottish or not?
Is your accent Scottish or pirate? Scottish is horny and pirate is get on your ship and sail away.
Oh wow.
Okay.
This is a thinker. This is definitely a thinker.
This is a thinker. I would have said
Wow.
well, guys, I just remembered that she has a yeast infection, so that is upsetting me still. So even with this kind of little twist at the end, I think the yeast infection makes me have a pirate accent and not a Scottish accent.
Also, like
Scurvy.
dirty swamp cock has to be the worst thing for a yeast infection of all time.
She's not. This is not going to treat the yeast infection if she thinks that swamp cock is gonna swamp ass, swamp cock.
Swamp ass. It's the Shrek and Donkey. That should be their ship name.
I bet it is.
It probably is.
It has to be. If it isn't, that's crazy.
Oh man, that was tough for me. I really wish if her cum is green. I feel like they should have mentioned that Shrek's is too.
It must
gotta be.
Yeah.
It's gotta be.
In my heart, it is. It's canon for me.
What shade
Was
of
that
green?
the only thing missing?
Based on our shirts.
Was on.
What shade of green do you think the cum is? Shrek's cum.
Danny's.
I think Danny's. Yeah.
Thank you.
Got it right,
You're
Danny.
welcome.
We missed the mark.
I think you might have Elpheba's cum though. So
Mine or
because
Lindsay?
I think there's dark specks. I think it's like a little infected.
Okay. Oh yeah. Maybe it was like normally looks like Lindsay's shirt, and then
Yeah.
but now in this story looks like my shirt because we need to treat her cum.
I think there's like swamp water in there too.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
now there's a Shrek baby, a Shrek egg.
Oh boy.
Danny, where are you? Is your
I
accent
mean-
Scottish or not?
oh, I'm Scottish lasses. No, not that. I loved this. This was chaotic. I loved that we got all the Wicked characters, all the Shrek characters, little donkey ball licking. Like, I think my only pirate moment, of course, is the consensual impregnation of an ogre egg.
Yeah.
But I feel like the kids weren't home. Like I just feel like there were responsible steps taken. So,
I'm gonna tell myself that he didn't know, like he wasn't sure that like always like you know what I mean, like you don't know when that was going to be the one that
Pushing
does
out
it.
an egg. Okay. We're gonna, for the sake of this story, we are going to say that he did
didn't
not
do it on
know.
purpose.
Yeah. Earlier in the story, Fiyero said, I wish that condoms existed and also were accessible, which I love because really thinking through, like, if I need a condom, it's not enough that they're on the planet.
Yeah.
So I bet Elpheba was also wishing that they existed and were accessible
Yes.
at that moment.
Certainly.
Yes.
Woo. Well, that
Okay.
was quite the ride.
That was the ride.
Bishreksual.
Lindsay, what's yours?
Oh, I'm like, I mean, I'll go. My accent is Scottish just for the use of Bishreksual.
Truly, that was
That
yeah.
made my.
It was
made
a
my week.
It was a real ride. It's like I went from pirate to Scottish to pirate, but it peaked at Scottish, where it's like Bishreksual. The
Donkey just getting in there with his little
donkey
dragon
being
tongue.
like so hyper and excited to just like get in on the action.
Such a
When
game
we were
player.
picking the stories to do here, Allie found a bunch of great stories and a bunch of great Shrek ones.
We're gonna do those next. We've got
have
to. Well, I
to-
guess
we have
we could just focus on Shrek, the Shrek universe.
Shrekgasm.
The Shreksy podcast.
There's so many because there was. Can we just say a couple? Shrek and the green M&M. Shrek and Groom.
Which I was like, hey, that one, I'm not sure about the writing.
Yeah.
This is all crack fic, so the writing is always gonna have a limit. I take it back, and I think I am ready to accept
Any
and all Shrek content.
truly.
I think like Shrek by its very the Shrek fandom by its very nature is crack. And so I think we now know that, and we've
Yeah.
experienced it, and we're ready to commit.
Allie, what were some of your other favorites?
No,
Shrek and Gru.
That one, I mean, there was a lot of there was a lot of political ones that were crazy. That somehow there was a lot of Shrek stories that also involved political candidates. Weirdly enough, like I don't know why that crossover happens so much. So, not really sure why that's so popular in fan fiction. But
Ogre knows ogre.
we decided not to remind ourselves of our political climate as we're.
There was also, speaking of Ronald McDonald, wasn't there Ronald McDonald and the Chick-fil-A cow?
That one I kind of want to read next. That would be really funny.
I think that it was a sign that Ronald McDonald was in this story.
Yeah, I know. It's almost like a little Easter egg to our next story.
Have you ever heard that thing
Shrek
where you do like a color walk, where you pick a color and then you go in the direction of where you see that color?
No, but I'm
should do-
inspired.
yes.
Like you go for a walk and you pick the color orange, and so if you walk and you see the color orange, you walk towards it, and then you look for the next color orange and you walk towards it. That's like this, but we're fanfic. So now we're gonna follow Ronald McDonald to wherever he fucks.
I love it.
Okay, I love it. This is great. Well, we will be
Thanks
back
for joining
soon
us.
with-
We're sorry.
We're sorry. We missed you. You probably no longer miss us. We were sorry. But this was so fun, you guys. This is great.
Okie we'll see you next
Sweet
time.
dreams. Keep thinking about this.
Bye.
Bye.
For an extra dose of bonkers entertainment, join our Patreon where you can access hundreds of hours of unreleased content and bonus episodes featuring your favorite fandoms, plus the ones we'd never dare to read on the pod. Head to patreon.com/Fangasm to get in on the action.
For a regular hookup, make sure to subscribe to the show everywhere you listen. And if we've left you satisfied, leave a 5-star review or higher.
For updates, merch, or to submit a story, visit fangasmpodcast.com. And thanks to thousands of other listeners, the fun never sleeps over on our private Facebook group, The Fanny Pack. Click the link in the show notes to join. Once you're in, check out the 20-plus listener-led groups that cover everything from pets to pot to pen pals.